Texas tax dollars are promoting Palestine propaganda. It's April 7th, 2025, and these are your headlines. Records obtained by Texas Scorecard show the Texas Moving Image Industry Incentive Program, that's the state's film grant system that's housed in the governor's office, funded the first season of a Netflix program, Mo, to the tune of $1.2 million. Now, what is Mo? The series, which centers around the title character Mo, which is short for Muhammad, is about an illegal Palestinian immigrant and devout follower of Islam. Texas taxpayers helped fund the first season. At its core, the show is subversive to the values most Texans espouse. It's anti-border security television that normalizes Islam and presents a one-sided view of the Israel-Palestine conflict. Muhammad is shown struggling to support his family while on the run from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. In the first episode, he's fired after ICE raids another shop that his boss owns. Muhammad resorted to selling merchandise on the street from the trunk of his car and later became a strip club DJ. Islam takes center stage in the show through Muhammad and his family's greetings and prayers. His mother's shown reading the Quran. In fact, he says Islam is real practical. You talk to God anytime, Muhammad says, while criticizing Catholicism. In the third episode, he claims Jesus was Palestinian. Meanwhile, there are efforts in the Texas Senate to expand film incentives to the tune of $2.5 billion. This is an example of what Texas's film grant program has funded so far. It's unknown whether or not funding more projects like these will be part of the program's potential expansion. With the Texas House preparing to debate its version of the state budget, conservative lawmakers are lining up amendments that would take a scalpel to the Texas Lottery Commission's funding, proposing to redirect millions currently used to promote and operate the lottery to instead support taxpayer priorities like property tax relief. The proposals come as the Lottery Commission faces increasing scrutiny. In recent months, the agency has come under fire for allowing third-party websites to sell lottery tickets online, despite concerns that the practice violates state law and opens the door to unregulated gambling. Lawmakers and watchdogs have criticized the commission for failing to act, accusing it of turning a blind eye while private companies profit off a state-run system with little oversight. Under the House's proposed budget, the Texas Lottery Commission slated to receive over $667 million over the next 2 years. Bulk of that money goes towards vendor contracts, ticket printing, ads, and retail commissions. Among the largest line items, $311 million for operator contracts, $169 million for scratch ticket production, and $20 million for marketing and promotion. But while the Texas Lottery Commission faces possible closure this year as part of the state's sunset process, some lawmakers are already using the budget to rein in the agency and redirect its funding. Here's a few examples. Representative Briscoe Caines authored multiple amendments targeting the commission's promotional and operational spending, among them cutting millions from lottery product development and advertising contracts and instead moving those dollars into the Texas Education Agency to fund school district property tax compression. Representative Ben Bumgarner is taking a similar approach, proposing to slash $75 million from the agency's scratch ticket contracts and repurpose those funds to construct a new state mental health hospital in Denton. Tom Oliverson authored an amendment that would cut $8 million from various lottery operations to fund youth detox centers and Medicaid nutrition reimbursements. Now, the budget, Senate Bill 1, is slated to be voted on in the Texas House this Thursday, April 10th.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Macias Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
An appeals court has ruled that the Texas Education Agency can release its A through F accountability ratings of school districts for the 2022-2023 school year, although the 23 and 24 ratings remain blocked. Now, lawsuits filed by school districts have kept the information hidden from the public. The A through F accountability ratings, which they rolled out in 2018, are meant to serve as a report card to assess how well schools are serving students and taxpayers. The agency's ratings are based on student achievement, school progress, and closing gaps in academic performance for certain groups of students. The ratings metrics are refreshed every 5 years. More than 100 Texas school districts sued Education Commissioner Mike Morath in 2023 to block release of that year's ratings, claiming changes in how the scores were calculated unfairly assigned lower grades to the districts. District officials allege that TEA and Morant did not provide adequate notice of the changes, which they said could lower scores for campuses even if their performance had improved. A Democrat district court judge in Travis County sided with the school districts, forcing TEA to hide the results from the public. Until last week, on Thursday, Texas's 15th Court of Appeals reversed the district court's decision and dismissed the case with prejudice, permanently closing it and clearing the way for release of those report cards. The court also ordered that all costs of the appeal be paid for by the school districts. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.